Gee, I don't know. What's this? You know who this guy is now, right? Right? I don't have to pretend anymore.
Yeah, I do.
In case it wasn't blatantly obvious enough, this is have the chapter named exactly the same as it was in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Just one of the first of many transgressions of this chapter. Yeah, so we're gonna ride the horse to save Loki, and we're gonna have the music from the Jean saving bit from the first game, which is my first problem with this chapter.
It was called Climax Horse.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if that was a reference to anything, not that I care enough to look it up.
Did Sega do a horse racing game? I think they did. Did they make Final Furlong? That might have been it. I don't remember.
My only experience with the horse racing one is the one that you see in arcades. Where
Yeah, the one that every kid breaks because they don't actually play it. They just shake it to bits. I think that's a Sega one. It's either that or Namco.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, so we've got Jean's music, which was called Friendship in the first game. It's still called Friendship, obviously, but implying that Bayonetta and Loki now have best buds, and I really hate that because Loki's a terrible character.
It definitely doesn't have the same buddy cop feel as Bayonetta and Jean.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
That's
what is
why
this perspective?
I really fucking hate this.
This perspective is really strange, and it almost looks like she's sliding at some points, but not deliberately.
I mean, nothing hard about it really, just use Umbra and Climax whenever an enemy appears.
I mean, it's not Route 666.
Absolutely not.
Like, I can't fault it for that.
Well, yeah, it's to its credit, very, very brief. And probably, I think, the only verse that ever does this sort of thing. This game is very light on the, different gameplay segments. It's kind of not fun.
No, I mean, it's basic, and it looks fancy. It's not the worst.
But on the plus side, we get to see Pain as a motorcycle, so that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
We've got a Chivo that's for using Umbra and Climax to kill, I think, 20 demons.
Wait, we only just got that one?
Yeah.
Oh. Feels like we would have gotten that sooner.
Yeah, I guess I only use Umbra and Climax as much as I need to, so it's not... It might have come up faster if I used it more.
The continuity of this is so much weirder when we've recorded like one episode a week. It's like game time, it's been like half an hour, but for us it's been like a month since this fight started. Dragon Ball Z is heck.
Also, this entire cutscene, Bayonetta does not have her gun shoes on. Guns on her shoes, for some reason, and it really bothers me.
Quick, use the kid as a shield, I won't tell anyone.
Where are your gun shoes?
Apparently gun shoes are inappropriate footwear for Hellhorse. You know, compared to heels, still bad!
It's like when you enter a household where you take off the shoes, but in this case she just take off the guns.
So you mean airport customs, got it.
Or an Asian house, or whatever.
Is this like the first cutscene where they acknowledge stuff like this? Well, usually it's just gameplay, right?
Yeah. I mean, by acknowledge stuff, do you mean like them
fighting?
Or?
No, Bayonetta in Panther form in a cutscene.
Top of my head, maybe the first, or maybe there's been a couple more, but yeah. Yeah.
Impudence will cost you your life, witch.
Ha ha ha! Wonderful 101 reference.
Oh.
There's actually a lot of those references in this game. I guess because they were developed at the same time.
Oh, he got a new monocle. And he was wearing his monocle under the mask!
Isn't he really uncomfortable?
That seems to be what people call me these days.
Very well then, Bayonetta. You shall be the first Umbral witch to die by my hand.
I so hate this so much.
Oh,
They use the same music from the first game, but they could have made, like, I don't know, a remixed version of it or something. It doesn't have the same impact as it was when, you know, he was just a murderous father. I mean, gameplay-wise, this guy is quite nice, but I just really, really hate the choice of music. Especially given they gave him, like, a specific, you know, his own theme for the other fights. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, this guy, pretty easy to read. He does have audio cues and visual cues, but his audio cues are really hard to hear.
why is it just poorly balanced, or are they deliberately quiet?
It's poorly balanced.
Nah.
I mean, it may have been intentional, but if it was intentional, then it was just bad design.
I'm liking the whip.
Oh yeah, we just started playing the whip. I forgot about that. Yeah, the whip is freaking awesome. So in which time, or if enemies are stunned, you can grab them with the whip, which is just hold down the button, and then slam them on the ground, and it does a massive amount of damage. Which is why most people, once they get the whip and figure that out, they probably never take it off.
Ah yes, Bayonetta with whip, also known as long distance Zangief. I like the zoom out there, aside from the fact you could probably get hit during it.
You can probably get hit. I don't know whether it counts because I'm trying to get hit, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to pair the guns with... oh god. The guns with the whip, mainly because you want to dodge offset and continue your combo, blah blah blah. I remember I haven't really used the chainsaws that much yet, but they're really hard to use, especially with this enemy. For a while I was trying to think, maybe I'll try and do this with the hammer, and it is doable. I've seen someone do it, but I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered putting in the time to get it to pure platinum with the
Right.
hammer.
Yeah, no, because I think I remember you saying last time, like, it was just way too easy to do it with the whip.
Oh yeah, the whip makes it just a whole lot easier.
I also like the... Did he have that move previously where he summoned all the swords at once? That was kind of cool.
No, that's new. It's kind of annoying because if you get Witch Time off the first swing, you have to remember to dodge the second swing because it doesn't get interrupted when you get in Witch Time. Gives me freaking out a little bit. That's for not taking any damage when you do this fight.
Not be forgiven. He will never be forgiven.
Have I also mentioned how beautiful Boulder is now?
Will draw his last breath before me.
Seriously, why couldn't you have a different version of this song? I'm so pissed about that.
They should have played the Afterburner remix during this fight.
Yeah, that could have been better, I don't know.
I must go now, my home planet needs me.
Bayonetta! You can get away from me!
Oh yay, the plot bomb went off.
Mysterious disappearance. Yeah, that's short and sweet and okay, gameplay wise it's fine, but I really hate everything else about this chapter.
It's just like, from the very beginning, I knew that Loki kid was just a plot bomb waiting to go off, and we were just carting his ass through the middle of nowhere.
And now it's time to go. Now that he's exploded, we can do all the cool things with the plot bomb. There are some really neat things coming up.
Oh, okay.
Neat/lazy, depends how you look at it.
You get to fight 3 skull stingrays fused together.
Oh god. If only.